Good morning, students. Once again, J. Kumar before you with today's topic. Our today's topic will be classification of acids. Students, the day before yesterday, I told you about the classification of acids and bases on the basis of replaceable hydrogens and hydroxy groups. Some more classification of acids today before you. Students, already I have written on the board classification of acids. Number 1, organic acids. Students, organic acids, and second one is inorganic acids. Let me explain about these two classification of acid, organic acids and inorganic acids. This classification has been made on the basis of sources. From what sources those acids are obtained. On that very basis, this classification has been made. Let me say organic acid. Students, organic acids, the sources of organic acids are plant and animals. From plants and animals, whatever acids we find, that are organic acids. For example, citric acid. Citric acid we get from all the sour substances like orange, like lemon. Orange and lemon as we get from plants, as they are plant products, so the acid present in them are said to be organic acids. So keep in mind, the source of organic acids are plant and animals. Second one, inorganic acid. Inorganic acids are also said to be mineral acids. Why mineral acids? Because the source of inorganic acids are minerals. Raw material we obtain from minerals for this type of acids. For example, hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is an inorganic acid. Sulfuric acid is an inorganic acid because these acids are made in laboratory by their raw materials collected or obtained from mineral sources. So keep in mind, acids which are obtained from mineral sources are said to be mineral acids or inorganic acids, and organic acids, those acids which are obtained from either plant sources or animal sources. Okay, you can see here, students, number 3 I have written concentrated acids or compound acids, and number 4 dilute acids. What are these acids? Concentrated acids and dilute acids. This classification of acids have been made on the basis of relative amount of water and acids. Relative amount of waters and acids, on this basis the acids has been classified in two classes, that is concentrated acid and dilute acid. Concentrated acid or conc acids means the acid solution which contain relatively more amount of acid than water. More amount of acid than water. So keep in mind, in conc acids, amount of acid is more than amount of water relatively. Okay? Now dilute acid. Dilute acids means acid solution which contain relatively more amount of water than acids. Okay? So these points must be kept in mind. Now let me say some another classification of acids: strong acids, weak acids. Strong and weak of acids are depend upon their degree of dissociation, upon their degree of ionization, upon their extent of ionization in water. The acid which completely ionized in water, or you can say the acid which gets completely dissociated in water, or also you can say the acid which replaces its all replaceable hydrogens in water, are said to be strong acid. And weak acids are acids solution in which acids do not get completely ionized, or you can say do not get completely dissociated, or also you can say do not replaces its all replaceable hydrogens. So dilute and strong of acids depend upon their degree of ionization in water, depend upon their extent of ionization in water, upon their degree of dissociation in water. So keep in mind. Okay? Now students, these are the topic for today. Keep in mind, revise it, and also go through your NCERT book. Okay, now let me come on another point. Students, now question arises, how can we measure the strength of acid and bases? So students, we can measure the strength of acids and bases by a scale known as pH scale. Yes, pH scale. A small p, capital H, pH scale. Student, this pH scale was introduced by a scientist known as Sorensen in 1909. Actually, a student, this pH scale what measures in acid and bases solutions? Keep in mind, pH measures concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion in solution of acids and bases. In all type of solution, both hydrogen ion and hydroxide ions are present, but some are acidic and some are basic. Why? This is because if concentration of hydrogen ion are more than concentration of hydroxide ion, the solution becomes acidic. And on the other hand, if concentration of hydroxide ion is more than concentration of hydrogen ion, the solution becomes basic. So students, hydrogen ion and hydroxide ions both exist together in acids and bases solutions, but the concentration which dominates, accordingly the behavior decides by that solution. If hydrogen ion dominates over hydroxide ion in the solution becomes acidic, and if hydroxide ion dominates over hydrogen ion in solution, the solution becomes basic. So this is the concept. This is the concept of a strength of acids and bases. So students, for today that's all. Revise it, go through the NCERT book, stay at home, stay safe. Thank you very much.